There, Rob. At this hour, we've got some new developments in a recent search warrant approved for state police as it investigates allegations of sexual abuse in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. Today, Fox 8 obtaining a copy of that search warrant. This indicates that the items it will search include any complaints of sexual abuse by any person in the Archdiocese of New Orleans. The search warrant also calls for the inspection of the personnel files for all clergy members, including but not limited to any employment assignments. It also includes reassignments and/or transfer records for all clergy members listed on the credibly accused list. That includes any clergy member accused of sexual abuse of a minor. The search warrant also calls for financial records associated with any and all members of the Archdiocese if they received any type of sexual complaint against them. State police say the Archdiocese has been cooperating with this investigation. We're going to have much more details on the search warrant issued against the Archdiocese of New Orleans later today on Fox 8 News.